Hi there, welcome to this quick guide on using your budget planner template. In just a few minutes, you'll learn how to manage your finances like a pro. Let's dive in. We start with Read Me First. This tab provides you with some overview on how to set up your budget plan. This also enables you to change your currency. It's currently set up at Australian dollars, but you can open this drop-down box and choose US dollars or any other currency. And if you experience any issues using this planner, if you can't edit it, it is probably because you're using it in view-only mode. You can easily change that by simply making a copy, and the instructions are on this page as well. So the next three tabs are step-by-step guide on how to input data for your budget planner. They are titled Income, Monthly Budget, and Expenses. And these are the only three tabs that you need to complete. The rest of the planner is auto-populated by the data you put into these three tabs. So let's look at them. First, we start with the Income tab. So here you are going to put in any money that comes into your household. In other words, you are going to record your income. You can see there are 5 categories of income. So say your salary every month is 3,000, you can put that in and you can copy across to show that these are your earnings for every month. If you have any side hustle or any small business that you're running and you estimate that you are going to earn $500 from this business, you can put it in your side earning. Any investment income or government benefits that you received or any other income not falling under each of these categories, you can put them accordingly in these columns. So what you can see here, once you start populating data, the total monthly income will be calculated for you. What you can also see, the annual income will also be calculated here. So the next step is to set your monthly budget. We have this section categorized into 2 parts. So we want you to estimate your budget for your needs, which are the essentials: your housing, electricity, internet, phone, transport, groceries, and so on. And your wants, which are the things that you can live without, but these are some of the things that you want to be included and budgeted for. For example, eating out, some clothing expenses, sport, fitness, entertainment, and so on. When setting your budget, you can look at your past expenses. For example, if you know that your rent is $1,000, your electricity usually comes to $150 every month. Your internet phone is $150. You don't have a vehicle. Probably you spend about $50 on your transport, $150 on your health, and maybe $500 on your groceries. And then you start populating your wants. How much do you spend on eating out? So let's put a cap on $300, and you continue filling this in. What's really fun on this page is that once you start putting this information in, the budget summary is going to show you total expenses. So what you can see here, you've got your income from the last tab, which is 3,500. Then the expenses are being calculated based on what you put in here. What you can see, we have a separate column for savings. Here you can put some estimations. Say every month you want to save $500. You can start put this in. So you can see that you have $700 left, which is the difference between your income, expenses, minus savings. The next step is to log your actual expenses. This is how you track your spending. And this can't be done in advance. This is something you start doing for every month. But here, say on 1st of January, your rent has been paid, which was $1,000. So you log this here under the housing. So make sure that you select the category. On the 2nd of January, you have paid for the gas. On 3rd, you have paid for the internet, coffee, and so on. So you log all your expenses. And this is all you have to do to set up your planner. You put your income in step 1. Then you set your monthly budget and also your savings goal. And then you start logging your expenses on weekly or daily basis. And the magic of this planner is that it will start populating a dashboard for you. So what we have here, we have monthly dashboards and we have an annual dashboard. But let's look at the monthly dashboard. We're looking at the January budget dashboard. So at the top of the dashboard, you can see your cash flow. This is showing all the money coming in and out, plus the savings that you have allocated. You can see the budgeted numbers and you can see the actual numbers. And at the end of the month, if you have any money left, you can easily allocate them to savings by changing this amount to the amount that you really want. then this is probably the most important one. Here you can see your expenses by each category. So you have the budgeted amount and then you have the actual amount. If the actual amount is greater than the budgeted amount, for example, here in this case with electricity, we paid 160 instead of 150, it will be highlighted in red so that you know that you have overspent in this category. Now let's have a look at your annual budget dashboard. So the annual budget dashboard actually shows the money in, money out, and your savings on annual basis. So you can see a bit more granular data here, month by month. This is helpful for you to understand which months you spent a little bit more or less, when did you add a little bit more to your savings. And then here we have expenses by category, which shows expenses by each month. And here again, you can compare monthly expenses, and then you can also compare how much you have budgeted for the year and how much you have actually spent. So this would be very helpful when we get to the end of the year and you can look at the summary of your budget. So this is all. This is quite a simple budget planner which provides you with a lot of information, and you can achieve that by inputting minimum data. Good luck and reach out if you have any questions.